Hello and welcome to British Bangla News. This is Atm Muniruzzaman. Today we'll be talking about self-sponsorship and we'll be discussing the business part of this self-sponsorship. And today we have a special guest and he's our very famous person in Bengali community in the UK. Is Mr. Ahasan Habib, the CEO of Hassle Free Education. Welcome to the show and thanks for your time to join with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Mr. Habib Bhai, as we know at this moment in the UK, one of the very discussing topic is self-sponsorship, especially those people who have finished their university degree. And there are some people who are in PSW, they're considering for self-sponsorship to continue their visa category in the UK. So as you have been living in the UK for a long time and also you are an entrepreneur, you are also a CEO of one of the successful company in the UK. And also you have came from similar immigration category, which is also entrepreneurship visa category in the past. So considering your personal experience, what should actually those people should choose, whether should take a sponsorship from any company or should they go for further education or they should consider as a self-sponsorship for themselves from their own company, please?
Okay, thank you for asking this question. It's a very, very demanding question right now. And hopefully I received this question from probably more than 100 people. The question is, just I'd like to repeat and I'd like to emphasize is why in the world self-sponsorship is the best option comparing to work permit and further study. So before answering this question, just I'd like to tell you a little bit of story from my life and experiences. As you know, my name is Ahasan Habib and I'm the CEO of Hassle Free Education. So I came to this country in 2010 as a Tier 4 student study visa. Then I completed MSc in International Business from Birmingham City University. Then went to post-study work, and I was the last one. And then they shut it down.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, what should I do? Which
visa category should I go for?
Which category should I take? And the same puzzle I was facing right now, while each and every students who are on PSW facing the same problem. And I was lucky. I would say I was blessed that I found someone else who is from legal industry, and he shared me everything. He said, this is the opportunities for further study, this is the work permit, and this is the entrepreneurship visa. So that time it was entrepreneurship visa. And then so in the later part I'll discuss and I'll share so how the journey started and how it went. So to answer your question is, I always recommend them to go for the self-sponsorship, because once you go for the work permit visa, and it's just open secret, everybody knows that how does things work. So people sell the things under the table, they take the money, they shut down the company, and who is jumping into that is in danger. And because they couldn't manage the money one more time, because they have already sold their houses, land, and everything. So this is a very dangerous thing. However, if you've got genuine skills and if you'd like to get some sort of self-sponsorship, 100% I recommend them. That's the first thing. Second thing is I'm coming to the further study. So let's say you have completed your master's degree like me. So it's 1 year master's. Then you jump into post-study work. It's going to be 2 years. Full-time work permit. You are enjoying your life, working like 2-3 jobs at a time. That's what I did. And I saved some money as well. And the next venture, what you should start. So some people, they don't like to take the calculated risk. They don't like to start their own fate, own fortune. So they say, no, I'm okay with the further study. And they jump into probably another master's, second master's. Some of them, they will choose to Doctor of Business Administration, in short, DBA. Some of them PhD. So
even they don't want to continue just for visa purpose. Some people,
so they continue for the visa purposes. So let's say the longest visa you can have for DBA or PhD is 4.5 years. So you have got a 1 year master's, 2 year PSW, and 4 years. So how many years altogether? Is 7.5 years. And after that, what are you gonna do?
3 to 4 years like before
again you are day one
you were doing.
and you are facing the same problem. So that's why that route is not solving your problem at all. And work permit has got this kind of situation right now. So the best way right now is self-sponsorship.
But there is a certain point we need to mention. If your aim is to get PhD, it's a personal choice. If your uh, dream is so, then definitely you should go for it. But if you think that by continuing my visa
Mhm.
through my education to become a permanent settled person in the UK,
Mhm.
then what Hassan Bhai Habib said is not a good option, because still you will have 2.5 years left. And after that, after the PhD, what will happen? You will have again, you will have to come back to any work route, which we don't know. At this moment, the minimum salary requirements is 38,700, but we don't know in 2 3 years' time, it can go very high, or maybe they can shut down the
Yeah.
program. As you mentioned, you came from entrepreneurship visa. So you can put other people in your shoe, or you could put yourself in their shoe to compare your that moment, how you struggle and how they're struggling at this moment. And I think you were the best person to suggest them what they should do. And thank you very much for your um, thoughtful idea, thoughtful opinion. But let me jump to the next question. You said it's better to start um, business. And as we know, let me explain other things, dear viewers. There's no visa category called self sponsorship. How
True.
this works, you will have a business in the UK as you are legally allowed to start your business if you are on post study work or any other category which allow you to do business. So you'll start your business, and after that, you will apply for a sponsorship license for your business. And after you getting the sponsorship for your business, from that business, you will sponsor yourself to get a skilled worker visa. So that means you are getting visa from your business. So that's why there's a term we people use, self-sponsorship, sponsoring yourself from your business. So let me just, that's why I just had to clear the viewers that what is self-sponsorship. Hassan Habib Bhai, the main problem, the main easiest part for people to go for the traders and buy is cost, giving money, because they don't have to think. They just sell their land and they just buy it. But as you explained, there are lots of problem happening, and lots of problem will happen in the future. So they might lose their license and you lose your visa. Now, the hardest part is to start the business, and people, many people struggle to think what business they should do. They don't know. There are lots of uh, lots of cozy title they can see on the website, or do this
True.
business. So I want to learn from you, know from you as a business, successful business owner, as a because your business has £1 million turnover. So, and also you are giving a consultancy, A to Z consultancy, whoever like to take self-sponsorship visa. So, what they should do when they don't know what to do and what business they should do? What's your suggestion for them?
Yeah, I think this is the second most frequently asked question. So, what business should I start? How much money should I have? This kind of questions. And um, funny thing is, this question shouldn't be addressed.
Okay.
And let me explain what I mean by that. Is so someone like me who jumped into study, got PSW, and they would like to start their own business. How much they saved already? Not that much.
Not that
So if
much.
you'd like to start your own business, you are thinking probably, because the way we think is whatever my past experience, I relate to that. Can I start that business? For
Mm.
example, I used to work in Indian industry, and when I started thinking about jumping into entrepreneurship visa, I always thought about running a takeaway restaurant, kebab shop, these kind of things. So however, the problem is when I tried it a lot. I tried
You
to
try
buy
to
a,
do
yeah, I tried to
restaurant
buy a,
business as well.
yeah,
Okay.
I tried to buy a
Takeaway.
restaurant, takeaway, and everything. But there was one of my mentors. He said, Habib, so I would recommend you one thing: just do it. Go for the business, but tell him that you're gonna work for free for 2 weeks, and after that you make the decision. And that changed my whole life, because
Mm.
before getting to that business, he said this is the turnover, these and that, and all everything is like lucrative. It's a big opportunity. But when I started working for 2 weeks, I found the real scenario. So less than half the turnover and everything, and probably he didn't take the wages for longer period of time. And
Mhm.
I didn't tell that for a story. I didn't tell. I'm telling you because this is the scenario. 90% business.
Okay.
The owner can take their salary. That's the real scenario. So
Okay.
whatever the business you can see, restaurant in another industry, the same thing. Only the 5% people, they are
Success.
dominating the whole market, and
Okay.
95% people, they're always struggling. That's the scenario. And as we are talking about the business, just I'd like to
Mhm.
give you some sort of data from the UK. Is 95% business they fail in 5 years time.
95%.
90%, almost 90% business in first year. That's the data that
Mm.
shows us. So what does it mean? It means out of 100 business,
Only five
five
business
business will succeed and 95 will fail.
fail.
And now my question is, are you one of those five business?
Failure. So
Yeah,
that's why choosing the correct business is very
yeah,
important.
that's right. And now, once I got this data, and I'm always believe in mentorship, because when I started mentorship entrepreneurship journey, I didn't have any clue, any experience at all. So one of my mentors, he helped me from the very beginning. He taught me everything, and that's how I started. And I'm gonna go to that story
So we
program.
want your that valuable, experience to share with our audience, so
Yeah,
that they can change their life as well, like you.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So this is the scenario. Then I asked my mentor that why 5% only succeeded and 90% failed. And he said, Habib, it's like Joe and Mo, who loves to start something, and they start and they fail. It's like their hobby. They would like to start a business and they would like to fail. I said, I didn't understand. What do you mean? He said, if you'd like to start your business, you got to have three skills. I said, what is that? He said, sales, advertisement, and management skill. And I
Okay.
asked him, can you please explain a little bit why only three skills I have to have if I start my own business? He said, look, if you don't have any sales, you don't have any business, because you are not earning money.
Okay.
That's your hobby.
Mhm.
And the second part is, whom you gonna sell? If you don't have the right people who need or want this kind of product or service, if you can't find them, how gonna sell them? So that's why you need to understand.
Okay.
You need to hone. You need to get this skill. That's called advertisement. And the next part is, once you understand the sales and advertisement, now how many people you can sell on your own? Probably
Okay.
5, 10, 20 in a day. But if you'd like to make it the bigger impact in the community through product and service, you need to build a team. That's why you need management skill. So all you need to do is, whatever you learned, just you need to replicate it, and you need to put into your team, and they're gonna work on your vision. That's how it works. I said, wow, I wish I'm knowing now these kind of things. That's the
Mm.
thing. So that's the only reason. Only they don't have these three skills. Probably they have two. Probably they have one. Probably they don't. They don't have any. That's why 95% business they fail
Okay.
in first year.
So sum up this question: what
Mm.
business they should do?
Yeah.
Whatever the business they should do,
Mhm.
they should have this
Yeah.
mindset of
Thank
three
you. Thank you
things.
for reminding me. So once they have got these three skills, they can do any business.
They can do
Any
any.
business. Now, what my recommendation is start the business that doesn't cost you a lot of money, because this is gonna be your first business. 95% possibility you're gonna fail. So
So here the
don't
question.
invest.
This is the question, dear viewers. We want to know
Yeah,
from this gentleman, from this successful businessman, what are the business people can start with less money, few money, or without money? Let's please share your
yeah. So I
secret.
always recommend. Sorry to interrupt. I always recommend them to start with little or no money at all. So, for example, if you'd like to start a digital consultancy, digital
Digital
marketing
consulting.
agency, what do you need? You need internet. I think, of course, you have got at your home where you are living right now. You need a laptop, and of course, you have completed your master's degree or graduation, and
You
you
know
have
how
done
to.
your assignments and dissertation. You have got a laptop. So that's the two things you need to have. The next thing is you need three skills. So once you have got these three skills, you can start your marketing agency right now. So how much does it cost? None.
A few, very much. I mean, or you can start
If you
from
have got
home.
laptop, if you've got a phone, if you've got internet, you don't need any investment to start your own business right now. Okay, some of the people say, I don't know, like to start digital consultancy. What else? What if I tell you you're gonna start your cleaning business?
Cleaning business.
Yeah,
Okay.
cleaning business. How much money does it require?
Not much.
Very little.
Very
What
less.
the instruments you need to have to
Hoover.
clean the offices, businesses, and all this stuff. You don't have to do this. If you have got 10 employees, if they can do it, you're gonna make tons of money out there. Again, you need three skills: sales, advertisement, and management skills.
So to sum up the question, and your answer is, if anyone wants to start self-sponsorship, they should choose any type of business which doesn't cost you a lot of money, and that could be basically service business. For example, consultancy, student consultancy, marketing consultancy, cleaning, or any kind of marketing type of things. Here, you don't need to invest a lot of money, and that money you can save. Or if you fail, then you will not lose that much. So we understand that point. We know now what type of business they should do. Now, as you know, in the UK, how hard it is to start a business. I mean, the admin part, establish a company, opening a bank account, business plan. So, how hard it is, and how your organization, especially your consultancy for self sponsorship, how
Mhm.
you can support whoever like to take your service and come to you, and how do you help them in this
Thank
regard?
you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to explain. And before answering this question, just I'd like to go back to the previous question. So you got to understand the difference between businessman and entrepreneur. So I'm from entrepreneurial background. So just let me explain to you in just one example. So consider that there is a corner shop. They are selling the fruits.
Mhm.
So to start that fruit business, they have to take a lease of the shop. They have a staffs. They need to buy the things, and they need to have a lot of things to run the shop, legal things and everything. But that's the businessman. It involves a lot of money to invest on that business.
Mhm.
So instead of that, what you can do, you can become an entrepreneur. So instead of selling the fruits, you can have a corner shop or corner stand where you can make juice. It's not going to cost you a lot of money. Is more profit, because probably the 2 pounds food you can make probably 15-20 pounds juice, and this is how you can make a big margin and you can sell your products without investing a lot of money. So that's how I need to consider, and that's why I need to get the idea. I need to convert into in entrepreneurial way. That's not gonna require a lot of money to start with. Okay, I'm going to answer the question is, so how our organization help a lot of things. um, so I think it's been quite a while. We are helping internal students who are on PSW, giving the workshop, the whole day workshop. We are not charging even a single penny.
Okay.
Is as a business mentor, is myself. We have invited barista, and we have invited also accountant as well. So three people together the whole day. We are teaching them how to start their business legally, what sort of things they need to maintain, and especially how they can what is called obey with the HMRC rules and regulation, and they can pay the reduced tax legally. That's the thing. The whole day we are helping with them. So once they understand that, okay, this is not the rocket science, I don't need a lot of money, and after that they make a decision, okay, I can do this. And the next part is the mentorship program for 12 months. And in this program we start with sales, then advertisement, then management skills. So we have got some mentees right now. I'm going to tell you, just give an example. So one of my mentees from Nepal, she completed her degree from here. She did one of the workshop online the whole day, and then she signed up with the mentorship program. less than less than 40 days, she started her, okay, she understood the whole thing about the sale process, she got the training, and now she started campaign. So today, so one of my um, campaigner, so who spent like over 250,000 on Facebook only. um, so that guy helped her to train up everything, and she, in the last moment, I was thinking about that. So my colleague, he said, press the publish button, and she said,
Mm.
now,
Mm.
because it was like a
It's long
dream
money
for her,
game. Mm.
like how quick things happening right now. So she yesterday, she registered her company, accountant helped to organize everything, she got the training of the sales part, then she understood how to write the script, and she wrote the script, I gave some sort of feedback, she changed a little bit, then she shoot the video. So one of my colleague also trained her how to edit this and that, and the creative is ready. So my Facebook campaigner guy trained her how to run the Facebook ad on Facebook. And the
Mm.
last minute I say, just click that publish button. I said, now, for her it was like too quick to click that button. So this is how we help our mentees, and we would like to see them successful. So in this 12 months program, I mean, we start with them, we
So
support
far,
them.
so far as I understood, if I don't mind to just whoever
Yeah.
hearing or maybe joined after that. So your hassle-free consultancy firm, you provide free coaching,
Mm.
and you teach them what type of business they should do, and you help them how to start the business. You train them. You do train them in marketing, about business, and also you prepare everything as a mentor, and also you take them to the ground, to the battlefield,
Yeah.
and you make them to work firsthand, and you also stand by to start their first action. So that's so far understood, isn't it?
True. True.
Right. Now, yes, you were saying something, please.
Sorry.
You also wanted to say something in this regard.
Yeah, that was I was saying. So she's very excited. Now tomorrow she's gonna get some leads, and
Okay.
she'll start calling them. So once she gets some sales from there, so her business is started, already started. So I asked her, so what do you think if I couldn't help, or probably someone as a mentor wouldn't be able to help you like this? So how long would it take to come to this point? She said probably year or so. So the whole year of work, we just comprised it, and we hold her hand, and she has done it within less than 45 days.
So let me put you an example. So I don't know forest, and I am there walking on my own, and I don't know how to come out. So
Mhm.
if someone knows, just hold my hand and just say walk with me, and I'm out. So that type of like first hand service you are giving, holding the hand, giving the confidence, and taking them out from the confusion, and also showing them the way.
Agreed. Just I'd like to share some sort of insights and experience from my life experiences. So
Mhm.
when I was on PSW visa, I didn't have any clue what to start, how to start, and all of this. So one of my senior brother, who was IT consultant, that time he used to earn over 100 grand as a salary. So it's a long game, I would say he achieved. So he told me something. He said, Habib, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to change your life if you take it, but you can just throw it out. I said, what is that? And he said, look, you have got a very, very small amount of time
In
to,
life.
yeah. So you're just about to finish your PSW. So, and you are thinking about the entrepreneurship visa and everything. All you need to do is, don't try to be very smart. All you need to do is you need to find a mentor. I asked him, what do you mean a mentor? He said, mentor is someone else who has been there where you want to be.
Okay.
Approach to him, agree with him whether he can help you or not. If he agrees, he's your mentor, and just take the advice, execute 100% whatever he said. I said, wow, I didn't understand. And then I asked him another question. Where can I find my mentor? He said, okay, do some sort of due diligence, research and everything, and then try to visualize where you'd like to reach. And you will see there are some people already, your network, they're already there. Ask for help. They will become your mentor, but you got to pay the price. And then I asked him, so what do you mean by pay the price? And he said, probably you have to respect their time, and that's you need to pay their program and everything else. And also you need to invest your time as well, energy, money. These are the things. So once you pay the price, they are super happy to help you, and they would like to see you there successfully, because that's how they would like to see. That's why they will accept you as a mentee. I said, I wish if someone told me and advised me like this, probably 5-10 years ago, probably I could save my 5-10 years, right? So that's how I started. I got my mentor. I followed my mentor advice, and today, I've got several mentors.
Dear viewers, today we are talking about self-sponsorship, and we are not discussing the legal part of it. We are mainly focusing the business part, because when you want to do self-sponsorship, the main thing you need to consider is business. You should have, or you must have, start your own business, and then under that business you will apply for a sponsorship license. And once you get the sponsorship license, you will apply, or you will get costs or sponsorship from your business to your name, and then you will get your skilled worker visa. So to do that, what is the best business you should do? We have talked about. We also talked about how you can start the business, and how Hassle-Free Education's CEO, his consultancy firm, can help you to come out from the fear, start your journey, and show you the path you want to be, the path you want to go, the path he already been. That's why it became easy for him to show you and guide you all the way to the place or the goal you want to reach. So that's our discussion today. Yes, can we just touch one of the word little earlier? You said the time. One of your mentors said you don't have enough time. So here time is very important, because as you know, to study business there are lots of stages. So if anyone is on post-study work or any other visa, so how much time they should have on their hand to start this self-sponsorship journey? And what's your suggestion? What you have find out when you have been, as you have been helping many people, what is your thought and what's your guidance on this?
Okay, thank you for asking this question. So I would recommend them, I would advise them is, once you're on PSW, I know you are doing full-time job, register your company and start your own business as a part-time or probably full-time. So while I was on PSW, I did 2 full-time job. So that's one job. So income is coming to pay the bills and everything. Register a company and try and hold it as another job, second job, and try it. So that's my advice. And second thing is, you should, it's not possible if you don't have at least 5 to 6 months visa right now, because as you know, just I'd like to give you just the updates from our experience and news and views. So once you apply, Home Office is not gonna give you the visa straight away. That's the current situation. What they do is, they, first of all, once you give the evidence and everything, they consider it whether you have got established business or not. Just I'm giving 2 scenarios. So you have got 5 months, 4 months visa, and you register a company and you submit it for the visa application, and your bank statement is like blank. And the other one was a PSW visa, and who has started his business from day one, and by these 1.5 years he has got 50 clients. His turnover is 50, 60, 70, even 100 grand. So this is the
showing kind of like business activities, contact, and effort, marketing effort, and
that's right,
setups he has.
So it's those 2 scenarios. So who is gonna get the visa and who is gonna be called for interview? My question is to you.
The person who already made a footprint.
Yeah, that's happening right now. So if you've got 5 to 6 months visa, still you can apply. We can help you. But I would advise you to start as soon as possible, probably from day one, register your company and start your business and treat as your second job. At the end of the 1 year or 18 months, you'll be ready to apply for self sponsorship. That's my thought on this.
Thank you very much. So whoever are hearing or will be hearing or watching this program after our show end, we like to cordially request you, if you are planning to think about a sponsorship, self-sponsorship, you should act as quick as possible. You can call us on the number you can see on the screen, and I will link you with Mr. Habib Bhai, and they can guide you all the way. And also you can see his company's name is on the screen. You can directly contact him to get all A to Z service. Habib Bhai, we are very end of our show. So if you can please just sum up your thought, and we want to hear the final suggestion and final goodbye from you, please.
Okay. So last bit I'd like to add is, if you go for the self sponsorship, you're gonna start your business, you're gonna build your business. At the end of the 5 years, the possibility is, if you put your heart, energy, money, effort, you're gonna get established business. And if you don't do that, so if you just focus only the visa, probably somehow you're gonna manage with different rules, sacrificing a lot of things. So you have lost 5 years. So if you consider that 5 years is very, very crucial in your life, so I would urge you to invest these 5 years to your business,
Own business.
so that you can be proud of what you have done and been through in these 5 years. Like me, I don't regret.
Good
As an
to hear you.
entrepreneur, when I started my entrepreneurship visa, it was challenging, but Alhamdulillah, I'm super happy where I am right now. Thank you, everyone.
And we want to see other people, our community brothers, to be happy as well. And thank you for sharing.
That's why we are sharing here.
Thanks for you sharing your secret, your thought, and your cordial and honest guidance. Dear viewers, today we have been talking about self-sponsorship, especially for the business part. What business you should do, how to start, what are the struggle you might face, and how to overcome from there. And we will not only suggest you to start your business for the only visa purpose. Obviously, that will help you to get settled status in the UK. And side by side, it will also help you to get financial freedom. And if you get a sponsorship, if you get visa, and after that, if you don't give more time on this visa will die. This company will die. If the company will die, your visa will die. So to survive in your visa, to keep this active, keep this legal, you need to focus on your business as well. So that's our suggestion. And thank you for joining with us, Habib Bhai, and thanks everyone, whoever watching this show. Thank you. We'll again come back to you with a very important issue tomorrow or Sunday. By then, take care.